But we had a lot of news going on and shit.
Word, man.
But really, today's topic is hip hop collectives. Now we're gonna clarify this. I had a conversation with a few people, maybe I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, on a Facebook post about the same topic. Collectives are not groups.
No.
I had to have that.
It's more so like an umbrella. Like,
it's like you're a crew.
Yeah,
but
like,
you're not. But you're different entities.
Right.
Part of the same crew.
Right.
We had this discussion before. Wu-Tang is not a collective.
No,
it's a group. They came in this game as a group.
Right. Killer Bees, you could say, is more collective.
Yeah, that would make more sense because they don't operate as a group.
Right.
Yeah.
Soul Assassins, you know what I mean?
Soul Assassins, shit like that. Because I had this discussion and there was somebody dead trying to argue with me, and I'm like, listen, I'm telling you, Wu does not qualify as a collective because they came into this as a group and then split separate ways.
Right, it's a difference. Collective is somebody that probably didn't even have a group album.
Yeah, it's like they might never have, and they all operate under this one circle.
Right, it's like Native Tongues.
Native Tongues. All right, so we start there.
Well, yo, I'm about to grab a beer real quick.
All right, we start there.
Yeah, I'll let you set that up.
Native Tongues. Native Tongue. The Native Tongue. The whole family tree is Also, Black Sheep, Jungle Brothers, Queen Latifah, Moni Love, Chi Ali. That's where things got foggy. So when I was looking into that, because I remember hearing that before, and it's like
most definitely.
It was like they were like kind of like
loose affiliate.
Yeah, like loosely affiliated with that name, but not really repping that name.
Word.
Like they don't get like when you like back in the day, the albums like the Black Sheep album is a perfect example.
Right.
That album pretty much names the whole clique in the beginning of the album.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the best way to assume. It's everybody there, including Moni Love, because Moni Love was there before Chi Ali. Chi Ali was the last addition to that roster during that time frame.
Word.
And that was through Black Sheep.
Yeah, but that Black Sheep album is, to me, it still sounds ill. The first one.
Yeah, I think that this is one of the stronger of the crews.
Yeah. Because
there's more. The reason I say that is because as individuals, there's more talented people than less talented people.
In that camp?
Yeah, that outweigh it. Put it that way.
So I think Jungle Brothers might have been the weakest.
In the whole circle, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, it depends on it depends on what your it depends on what your taste is in music too.
Yeah.
Because they're all so different. But it's just one of those things that you gotta make sure you include every name that you know is official, because I don't want to leave nobody out, but I know there's no people that are extras that I know were not affiliated all the way.
Chick that was on De La on the Balloon Mind State?
Oh, fuck.
No, Mind State sounding good.
I'm not sure. I know the basic of that group is everybody that's named on the Black Sheep album. And then there was people who came in and out of the circle that I know they're affiliated with a lot of people. But yeah, I did. I want to make sure I got it right. So I definitely double checked a few different sources to make sure I was getting it right, because some people had some odd names listed in there that definitely weren't supposed to be there. So, but those people are 100% native tongue. There's no dispute on that one. There are some give or take that could be added in there that possible, but that's the core, and out of that, I would say Jungle Brothers is the weakest link as a group. As a group, Moni Love though is probably the weakest link individually. I never was a fan of hers.
Never like the albums or nothing like
that? I'm not. I don't. She's okay, but she had this one. She just had like that average sound of like every female that rapped at that time. Every female that rapped in the late 80s and early 90s sounded like her. Not that she could help it, but that was like the style. Yeah. They're all like, at one point, everybody sounded like they were descendants of MC Lyte or Queen Latifah.
I mean, Moni Love, I like the first album.
And her
Down to Earth album.
She had like some okay songs and all that. And I give her credit. She helped write a lot of stuff with Queen Latifah because Queen Latifah talked about it, and vice versa. They both used to help each other write. So they played Moni Love played a big part in Queen Latifah's first album, right? Yeah. In the writing part of it. And so did 45 King.
Yeah. When did Apache came in later though with Queen? Right?
No, yeah. Well, she was with Flavor Unit and all that. Apache's part of that.
Yeah.
But Flavor Unit,
another collective.
Yeah, but that's one that I left alone because they have it divided into two things. Yeah. The Flavor Unit, which is just a couple of people, right. And then they have the Flavor Unit Management, which was a whole bunch of other people, and people that I didn't know was on that side. I had it mixed up. Like Naughty by Nature is part of Flavor Unit Management, then they're not part of Flavor Unit. Which I always did.
Joint they had, though?
The album, yeah. With the flavor.
Yeah.
So it was like there's a blurred line with them because some of those people are part of the original Flavor Unit, which was started by 45 King. And then there was Flavor Unit Management that Latifah started, and then she started adding people. So it's like a blurred line between what the real Flavor Unit crew is.
Right. They didn't really do.
But the original one was 45 King who started that shit.
Freddie Fox he was a part of Flavor Unit.
Yeah, yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's so tough. The remix,
he also was part of another collective. He
Paid in Full Posse, right?
No, I was gonna say he's also part of Gangstar Foundation.
Yeah.
So the Gangstar Foundation is like probably the best example of talent all the way across the board. With Group Home being probably the only real weak link. Mm-hmm. But
Gangstar Foundation's Guru, MOP.
Yeah, it's all the access around it. Gangstar during probably the whole '90s, which is Freddie Fox, Group Home, Big Shug, J. Rue, and Crumb Snatcher.
Word.
Now, I saw Afura listed under Gangstar Foundation at more than one place.
I don't count them,
and I just never put him on that list to me. But I seen him listed there a lot, and I'm not sure if it was just by association of J. Rue, because he's not on
the Gangstar.
Yeah, he's not in no Gangstar projects, and he's not like the only time you really seen him was through J. Rue during that time, because Afura's solo stuff didn't come out till way later. Yeah. So that was debatable.
It's more like Perverted Monks.
It's something I gotta hear from Premier himself.
I doubt we're gonna hear that.
Premier would have to say that for me to count that, because to me I never counted that and I never saw it like that.
Word.
Well, I mean I can't say for a fact, but that's how I felt about it.
Yo, I got another collective Digging in the Crates.
Yeah, Digging in the Crates is another one where
even though they got one album.
Well, yeah, but the album is later. Yeah. A collective can have an album. Right. I mean, Hyro's album. Mm-hmm. It's about if they are considered a group, like they weren't just a group. They were Hieroglyphics always.
Word.
Before they did an album.
Yeah.
They was Souls of Mischief was already Souls of Mischief. Everybody was already themselves entities before they did an album. Mm-hmm. So Hieroglyphics was a crew way before
first project. Album gave him like 98.
Yeah, 98. Third Eye Vision.
You only knew.
Third Eye Vision came out. Yeah, it came out in 98. Yeah. And it's not a bad album. No, it's not great. Like it's just
that's classic songs.
It's like all over the place. It's not cohesive at all. Word. It's like really a real compilation of hieroglyphic shit. Yeah. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
It's not bad though, but it's all over the place when you listen to that shit. It's like a more of a compilation.
Word. You got some joints.
But they had good songs on there, and they also had some bad songs on there.
Yeah. Some of those beats, yo.
Yeah, but that was their downfall. That was like the beginning of their downfall. Yeah. Production became when they went through a dry spell. It was because of production.
You never knew it was my joint.
Never knew it was the first single. No, as a matter of fact, it's the only single on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only single. Because the album didn't get promoted long at all.
At the Helm was dope.
At the Helm was a B-side on something else before.
Remember this joint right here? This joint was ill, I thought.
I hate every song towards the end of the album, pretty much.
Oh shit!
Except the last song.
Yeah, it's still going off the Bluetooth upstairs. I like this one.
Yeah, that used to be on. That was on the Social Missions on mixtape.
Yeah.
I forgot what that mixtape was called. They had this one mixtape that came out right before the album dropped, and it was like a mixture of stuff that was about to come out.
Right.
And that's how I remember hearing that.
Yeah.
Because they promoted the Hyro album for a while, but once the album came out, they stopped promoting it.
Yeah.
They dropped the one single, and then the album was gone.
I think the album might have did better if it would have came out maybe a year or two earlier.
I think they should have made a better album.
Yeah.
It's not a good album. It's got good songs, but like it doesn't play like an album. It just plays like a compilation of hieroglyphic random leftovers. Like it plays like it's just a bunch of songs that they had. Didn't sound like they had a thought together and said we're gonna have an album. No. It sounded like, okay, yo, grab 12 of those songs we did.
Word.
You know, and some of them happen to be really dope, some of them are not that dope. That's why I have a problem with it, is because it doesn't feel like an album. But as a collective, because we're not judging them on their work, but as a collective, they are one of the best.
Oh yeah.
Especially for their style, because they're so original with their sound. They came up in a time when all the West Coast sounded, you know, like Dre and shit, or Compton's Most Wanted. Everything was super gangster shit.
They got real originals.
So I always fuck with them because 93 to Infinity was like the album that changed the way I saw West Coast. Like instead of just assuming everything is that way.
Word.
You hear that shit, it's like, yeah, I didn't even know they was from West Coast at first.
Yeah, because none of that stuff sounds like the West.
And Dell, like they got classic material, but I would say they have at least 2 classic albums under their umbrella. Which maybe that's probably not a lot because for a collective.
But for between all of them?
Yeah, I think to me as a collective, they probably only have 2 classics.
Bro, you think
under the whole shit?
Till Infinity and Dell.
Yeah, and their second album.
Oh, the Miss George. No.
Second album. No need for alarm.
Word.
Because you know, Casual's first album is pretty good. Every other Souls of Mission album has flaws, but they have good songs, but they're not perfect.
Right.
Every other Dell album has good songs and bad songs. Like it seems like they only pulled off 2 really good albums.
Word.
Their solo albums, like all the Souls of Mission solo albums, are not that good at all.
No, they sound better as a group.
They're necessary for each other.
Word.
They're all pieces of a puzzle. When you take that puzzle apart, it's just a different vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not fucking with, like, especially what's his name, Opio.
Yeah.
Opio had one of the worst solo albums. I heard that shit the first time. I was so disappointed because I thought it was gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, his shit might be fire. And it was complete opposite, yo. He has the worst of them.
When was this? Like 2000 something?
Yeah, early 2000.
Yeah,
it's terrible. That shit is. Oh, I can't remember the name of that shit. He has more than one album. Yeah. But it's that first album that he ever dropped. I can't remember the name off top right now, but it was so disappointing because I thought, like, yo, this might be something classic.
Word.
Because Opio was one of my favorites on Social Mischief shit.
Yeah.
But nope, that ain't the case. But nah, as a collective though, they got a lot of talent. And you can't sleep on Casual because Casual's one of the best freestylers. Like he's one of the best, like off the top type freestylers.
Word.
He doesn't get a lot of his shine.
Yeah. Yo, would you consider Death Row collective?
Nah, not me. I mean, everything, but that's the thing where it's like no set rule.
It's like a blurred line.
Yeah, it's a blurred line with some of things. Because to me, I just looked at it as their label mates. Because look what happened. As soon as Dre left the label, they shitting on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, if you signed here, you part of this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like with the collectives, like a Hyro, all of them are not signed to the same labels.
Right.
They're not label mates.
Yeah. No,
they're in the same clique.
Yeah.
But they're different labels. So with Death Row, their thing in common is they're all signed to Suge.
Right.
So I think they're kind of like forced to be in the same crew.
Yo, boy, you said last episode about Suge rapping, yo. I'm surprised that didn't happen.
Hey, like you said, maybe there's we don't know yet. Yeah. We don't know what's in the vault. We don't know what Hasbro got in the Death Row vault.
Yeah.
You know
Suge Knight album.
They ain't charging us. Who knows what they're gonna release from on that vault?
Yeah.
We also know Suge's on some grimy shit. I guarantee you, everything is not in their possession.
No.
Some other motherfuckers got shit. Remember how Dad said he stole all his shit? Yeah. Some motherfuckers got shit they hold on to for themselves. I don't know what Hasbro got their hands on, but if they got anything unreleased, they need to just release it. Might as well make some money while giving the public something to listen to.
Word.
Because Death Row from a certain era was fire.
Yeah.
So I would love to hear some early, some early 90s, yeah. The right era of Death Row. I want it.
Yo, all I want is the next episode in good quality. That's
I want all those songs that was supposed to be Dre's album.
Yeah. Oh,
that's supposed to be his second album. Yeah.
Yeah.
All those
next episode 2 is for Chronic 2.
Yeah.
I thought that was for Doggy stuff.
No, it was supposed to. Oh no, you're talking about the one that has the South Dweller shit. Mm-hmm. You talking about that one? Oh, okay. Nah, I was thinking there's another joint. Fuck is that shit called? With him and Dre, Snoop and Dre. But it was supposed to be the first song. What the fuck is that called? There's a whole bunch of them on YouTube, but they all sound like shit.
Yeah.
But there's a whole thing of the songs that was supposed to be on the album, and all of them are on terrible quality. Yeah. I don't even know how it got that bad quality. Like it sounds like a cassette that was like being in water.
Yo, remember back in the
dropped
day,
in water or something.
Yo, remember back in the day when sometimes you could record and it could pick up, like outside things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. That's how it sounds.
Yeah, because the quality is like somebody who knew they wasn't supposed to be recording.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to take record in their pocket somewhere.
Yeah.
But I would love to get all that era stuff cleaned up quality.
Yeah.
It's not doing nobody no good. Like it's a business, right?
I bet
so you said you put it up for streaming, you'll make money, and the fans get to hear the quality.
I bet you there's some classic stuff in there.
There's probably shit in there that probably make us mad. Like this should have been out. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way about RZA's Boat.
Yeah.
You probably got shit in there that should have been came out, and we'd be mad that he never released it.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, there's shit that's in RZA's
Dre
vault.
Probably
Dre's
got a whole
vault, Diddy's vault.
He probably gonna have the craziest vault, yo.
Let's not forget the quote unquote joke that Jada said about the vote.
What?
He said that Diddy's waiting for him to die to release his shit. Remember he said that?
Yeah.
He said it like a joke way, but nah, he mean that shit. Yeah. He said Diddy's holding on to all shit because he knows he can make more money off it when the motherfucker's dead.
Yeah.
Like how he been milking Biggie's legacy.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, Puff got all these unreleased shits from me. He waiting till I die to release." That's foul. That's foul. But I 100% believe it. Because why would you not put it out? Puff's all about money, right? So you get no money if it sits in a vote.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a whole nother version of the first Locks album.
I bet you there's all types of raw shit that we wanted, big joint.
Remember that big freestyle of Kim's Not Tonight? No. What's the joint? I got no time for fake ones.
What's
it called again? Is it Not Tonight? No,
that's not tonight.
Oh,
is it called No Time?
Is it called No Time?
Yeah,
like that. You're a big freestyle over there, right? Allow me to live in my DC women.
I think so. I think I had to have because I feel like there's so much limited shit. I feel like I had to have heard every verse that he's had.
Word.
Because we recycled so much shit. I think we've heard everything. Well, at least except for what Puff's holding on to. Because remember Fat Joe said that he did these 6 songs with Big. And he said Puff has it.
Word.
So what are you waiting for?
Puff probably go home and play that every night, yo.
You wait for Fat Joe to die so you can really cash in off 2 dead artists? Because why would you not? Joe is at his peak right now.
Word.
Why would you not really take advantage and say, yo, I got one MC who's alive at his peak right now and a legend who passed. I got an EP with both of them.
That's crazy though. You said that Fat Joe's at his peak now in 2020.
Yeah. It is because if you go back, you would never think he would last this long.
No.
And he rapped. He didn't rap that good at all.
No.
He did.
Nah.
You go back to that first album. That first
Fat
like Joe album.
Reading off the paper. Remember Flow Joe?
Yeah. Terrible. I thought that shit was whack. I don't know people liked it when they first came out because I remember other people fucking with it and I was like, I don't like this shit at all. I didn't like no Fat Joe shit until the second album, I think.
Yeah.
I think the second album I was like, yo, there's some joints on here.
What's the joint that sampled the Marvin Gaye joint?
Mm-hmm. That one has like at least 4 or 5 songs that I thought really dope. And then the next album was like he really was starting to come to his own.
Yeah.
Like it's like, yo, he's really he can hang with everybody now.
Word.
When he started doing rhymes, when he started rhyming with other people that are better than him, he was starting to actually being able to hang. Cause like Don Cartagena album is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like that album right there, even that album right there is light years ahead of the first album. Even though it's only a couple of years difference, it's light years ahead as far as his progression.
Yeah.
But DITC, the star of that crew. That's the question.
That's a debate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it depends on your personal favorite. Depends on, do you mean popularity? Like hits? Like what do you know what I mean?
That could be AG. That could be Big L. That could be Lord Finesse.
Yeah.
That could be. That can go.
Well, I would say one thing. I would think you're crazy if you said AG.
AG.
I think if anybody said AG is the star of Digging in Crates, I'll be like, that's your opinion, but I would think you're crazy.
It would be between
out of that collective.
Nah, with that it would be L, Finesse, the whole C.
I wouldn't even put Finesse in there. I mean, that's just my personal take.
Right.
I would say it might have to be. It might just be OC.
OC. You talking before Big L died?
I'm just saying in general, they're click because they still exist.
Right.
I would just say OC is probably the best out of that crew.
Oh, you talking about like the best?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I would say OC. Yeah.
You know, we're gonna Star Power or something like that. I mean, obviously it's Fat Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If Fat Joe just started claiming DITC.
Yeah, like he just like, you know, like he went somewhere else with it.
Yeah.
But like I think OC is probably still the one that you can't fuck with.
No.
But I ain't mad at people who like Lord Finesse and all that. It's just that I was never a big fan. Like Lord Finesse was just okay to me. I didn't run out to get the album. I didn't even own no Lord Finesse shit. It's just like I knew who he was. I knew the shit that he was on other people's shit, but I don't know his shit like that at all. I ain't gonna lie. I just didn't fuck with him like that. Just like AG. AG is one of those ones where the group makes him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not on his own.
Yeah, on his own, it's like, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Because if you think about it, he's not the best MC. No. Let's keep it real. Especially when you're in a group with OC and Big L. AG is not the best MC. Neither is Diamond D. I don't even like counting Diamond D as MC. He doesn't like people to forget that he's an MC too. So he always constantly wants to remind us. Yeah. But I just rather look at him as a good producer. Because I'm not a fan.
The second album I like Diamond D on the most though.
Yeah, it's better than the first album. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. But it's like
even that album's like mad slept on.
It's real slept on. Yeah. But it's also not that. It's not classic or nothing either though.
What, the album?
The second one? Does not feel it.
Nah, you got
like towards the end of it. Like
yeah,
towards the end of the
that'll
album,
give you.
It's like
the end of it goes.
That album could have been a lot shorter. Like you could have chopped some shit off of there.
But the highs though, the album makes
the highs on there are the best of his whole catalog.
Cause you got the hiatus on there, you got projects, you got Never Gonna Give You Up.
I just posted that on hiatus remix the other day. Yeah. That remix is dope. The one with Crew.
Yeah.
That shit got slept on. That was like only getting played on like the mix shows. Because I never even had it on a physical. I don't know if it was a B-side or just a vinyl. I think it was just a vinyl.
That's crazy right there.
Because that was before Crew's album even came out, actually.
Word.
So I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like too many people in a group for everybody to be fire. Every collector's got weak links. It's just the way it is.
Word.
It's not even like to diss anybody, but there's gonna be somebody that's way better than everybody, or somebody who's not good at all.
Word.
I don't even like Juice Crew. To me, is another one. I don't like the Juice Crew as a whole. Not me. I feel like Big Daddy Kane and Cool G Rap carry that shit. I feel like take them two away, and you got your crew is pretty weak. That's my opinion.
You got
Biz Markie, Roxanne, Marley, Shan, Craig G, Master Ace. Tragedy.
Tragedy wasn't tragedy
Yeah.
that we know now.
Yeah, this is pre all the other shit. This is pre.
Intelligent Hood.
Yeah, this is pre war report and shit.
I mean, I like Gray and Grove, you know what I mean? But I don't ever.
But I feel like, but if you think about like the strength of like just lyrics and shit, I feel like
You
Big
got
Daddy
way
Kane
better
and Cool G
lyrics.
Rap are the ones that carry that crew as far as these are the ones that can rap.
Yeah. I mean, Roxanne Shante, even her